This just in, people f***ing up on the news. News, the news. You know, we never talk, we talk so much about, it feels weird to hold a microphone in the studio. We talk so much about the free makeup we get, you guys. Rode microphones, Rode Sound, who we use some of their products already. I was at home around Thanksgiving and on Black Friday, they launched this collection of all their like hero products, but in like color. And there was pink microphones. And I was like, oh, I sent them to Nick. I sent them to a bunch of people. I said, oh my God, I'm gonna have to get these. And then Rode reached out and sent us their whole collection of, isn't this amazing? I got new condenser microphones. I got a new NT1, just literally what I use for music. Thank you, Rode. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is gender affirming, thank you. So I've been smoking a lot of weed, okay? And I am just gonna tell you that nothing gets me like watching clips of people on the news flopping. There's something about the news. The news is in all its seriousness and all its fanfare. There's something about the fact that the news is actually kind of slapped together every day in real time that you almost forget about until something fucking happens. And I love when shit happens on live TV. I love it. I love a puker. I love a fight. I love an animal attack. If there's cameras on and something unexpected is happening, I am so much more interested in that thing. Anybody else, you're just way more interested in whatever is accidentally happening in a video. I also love on the news this cadence they use when they're ending a piece. What is that? I watch at my house about 16 hours of news a day, which I know is a lot. I watch the local news, I watch the national, I watch all kinds of news. Because this was when I had my little mental breakdown. I got really into watching the news because I was off social media and off the internet. So I would just watch the news every day to find out what's going on in the world. And I got really into the news. So I thought today it would be a nice, light, fun video if we put on our lovely news outfit and check out some of these fabulous casualties of the live news experience. The way I could not be on the news because I can barely concentrate in my own space when everyone's silent. So I could never be one of these people, but it doesn't mean I can't sit here in a wig and make fun of it. So I think the great thing about messing up on live television is it lives forever and we can enjoy it right here now on this channel. So before we start laughing at other people's expense, make sure you subscribe because I will be here all year. And thankfully I have an editor who will never let me look bad. Whenever I have my computer here, I feel like the Broski Report. Do I look like Brittany? Don't answer that. Not for my sake, for hers. Some of these I have seen before, and some of these are gonna be brand new to you guys, and I'm just gonna tell you, this is my shit right here, what we're about to do.
I'm so pale.
You're on it.
By the way, immediately yes, right? Doing a voice to yourself is very realistic about like being on camera, like seeing yourself on the monitor, doing voices, love that. Although her colleague could have done a better job. Don't you think her colleague could have been like, you are so pale, Samantha, and we're back. You know, like she could have covered for her. This bitch kind of threw her under the bus, don't you think? But frankly, neither of them are really dressed appropriately for the news, so they kind of, you dress for the job you want. And these women obviously want to be regional managers at Office Max.
Today's snow is crippling much
The
of the
look of fear is
Washington
amazing,
lowland.
isn't it? I know that look. I've given that look. I've lived that look.
DD mega doo-doo.
This is just like one of the best ones. I'm sorry. I'm not a journalist. I don't study journalism. I've never been on the news unless it's something very good or very bad has happened to me. She looks great and she's obviously a professional journalist. I don't care who you are. I don't care what your education level is. I don't care what. If you think it says DD mega doo-doo, you just don't say anything. You say, this woman, our person here, you could say anything, but don't say DD mega doo-doo. Call me old fashioned. Don't say DD mega doo-doo. There's no way. There's no etymology. There's no hyphenation of names that will ever be mega doo-doo. It's not like Ryan, oh, sorry, Brian. It's not that close. It's Deidre, I can't say it either, so I don't know what I would do. I don't know what I would do, but I wouldn't say DD mega doo-doo on the local WPSD 6 news.
I'm sorry, Mangudu.
It's not that either. It's not that either.
Good to say, oh, you've been joined by a beautiful lady. It's a man, actually, Derek.
I mean, I will say on that front, we don't know everybody's gender expression. I bet these people out here on the news are just fighting for their lives. If you talk to someone on the street, I think in 2026 and beyond, it might help to ask their pronoun before you start filming. I don't know, but maybe I'm woke. Not in this hair, I'm not woke. Doesn't it look like I am about to vote against my own rights as a woman?
I got scared. I dropped my Hot Pocket.
See, now that's not even funny. That's just a sad story. That's gripping. I love Hot Pockets.
69, I mean, that's pretty good this time of year, isn't it? I know you're excited about the win, but how about that 69?
HR issue, immediate HR issue. Oh, there's nothing worse when they're trying to play out and someone's like, gosh, all this, well, is somebody gonna go and bring us some sunshine? Like, the news is already so fucking corny. The small talk is so corned out of its mind. I would so rather watch this. Like, I wish Amy Sedaris directed the news. You know what I mean? I wish it was the news with something wrong.
Hundreds have landed in the Summit County Medical Examiner's office.
My brother used to break in our house and steal the TV.
But now he's dead.
You gotta be careful with the way you package the interviews and the little buttons on the end of the interviews. But now he's dead. Oh, see, now I'm a millennial. Of course I remember this fat and sassy lady.
I sit around and cook some soups and eat bread and desserts and just get all fat and sassy.
Don't we all? Don't we all love breads and desserts? Don't we all love to get a little fat and sassy? But time and place. And you did it at my birthday party.
Slight chance of some it's rain.
See, that's what you should have done with Dee Dee Megadoodoo. Dee Dee Megadoodoo, I mean, that woman, I guarantee that woman to this day, she can't even go pick up a meal at Applebee's to go without the person going, yeah, Caesar salad and some artichoke dip for, oh my God, are you the Dee Dee Megadoodoo lady? Like, you know that she lives that life. See, that's fun. I don't know. I would have to see the journalist could have like popped into frame and like the person's fighting for their life in the puddle. The journalist could have popped in and been like, looks like we're in over our heads here, Bob. You know, sometimes I want a little more improvisational comedy from the people in the newsroom, but that's okay. Immediate no. Hi, I know we're live on the news. Would you like to hold a wild animal? It's an immediate no. He's gonna start screaming.
Hold him tight. Hold him tight. Hold him tight.
I am.
Hold him tight.
I am.
Got him. That's okay.
Why are they laughing? If I was almost killed by this miniature crocodile and these bitches were over here like, oh, do not laugh. Leave the studio now.
Can you spell first and last?
F-I-R-S-T-L-A-S-T.
I meant your first and last name.
That's pretty bad. You know what though? What if her name is first last? You don't know.
They'll spend 4 days at home before flying out for the World Cup. And Belinda, I just can't understand how something so small can be so impressive.
Well, Mark, you would know about that. Thank you very much.
That can't be real. She was too ready. That can't be real. Do you like how I asked for a little bit of jokes and comedy and then when they deliver, I'm like, that wasn't real.
There's been spottings of a cougar, and that's not it. That looks like a house cat, but we're just
fierce. You guys, you gotta imagine, I'm from a very small market, like a small news market. I'm telling you, the news people are out here fighting for their lives for content in these small areas because it's just drug busts and like art fairs. I mean, these like small markets, listen, a house cat out in a field, might as well say it's a cougar. Who cares?
It looks for him in Uxbridge also.
I don't like that. I don't like going. I don't like jumping into the news.
Concern. He had a 12,000 majority.
I don't like that.
12,000.
It's now down to 5,000. 5,000. Some people think it won't happen
Maybe
again.
I do like
It won't
that.
happen again.
Thanks.
Maybe I do like that. I don't know. I think that's kind of fun.
Can I try one of these?
Courtney, I would love to see my meat in your mouth, so I've got a burger ready to go.
Straight people are fucked, you guys. Straight people are fucked. But this is before heated rivalry came along. Girls had nothing to jerk off to. You know what I mean? Love that. Like immediate yes. Immediate yes.
Hello and welcome.
I love that.
Check your panties. About 175,000 rice. I think that was supposed to be pantries.
Check your panties. Check your panties.
As the adage says, you give a poor man a fish and you feed him for a day. You teach him to fish. You give him, and no.
Do you know what all this reminds me of? It reminds me of Larry King when I was like, do you like corn? Do you like corn?
Yeah.
Love corn.
I do too. On the cob?
Totally. Oh, yeah. Like that type of like unsuccessful small talk in these environments cracks my shit up.
It's time now for a full look at your forecast with Astrid. Maybe we can canoodle before you get into it about,
We're not going to be canoodling. What?
Oh, I thought canoodle meant chat.
Oh no. Can we canoodle? You guys, is CTV Canada? That's the problem. They're Canadian. They don't know about stuff. Can you imagine the producer? Hi, Bob. What? You want to fuck her? Like, that is so. Let the girl on the green screen do her job, right?
Good job, Andrew.
Classic. Take it away. Get me off camera.
Oh, this is too much.
Take it away. Get me off camera. And this is why it's important, if you're on the news, before you step into the studio, you do your hair, you put your makeup on, you put on your lovely, Bold and Branch sheets, your suit, whatever. It's important to jerk it. It's important to jerk your panina so that you don't carry this sexual energy into what you're gonna bring on air. You know what I mean?
And so I didn't want the little tea light to overheat, and then all of a sudden we've got breaking news here at the channel.
I told you, if the sprinkler systems come on, I'm done for the day.
Yeah, that is not.
Sitting up here looking like a mop.
Yeah, you don't want sprinkler system and a beautiful weave, because they do not go together.
That feels worse than the sprinklers coming on, right? I mean, I don't really know. I think when it comes to people having units of any kind, you should take cues from them on how to maybe talk about it and maybe not do it on TV. But you know what? He's got nothing to lose, especially in the hair department. There is no hair to talk about with him.
It's not. Oh.
Good morning to you. It is 5 o'clock right now on your Wednesday morning. Thanks for joining us. I'm Kate Merrill. I'm Chris McKinnon.
Damn. I mean, the brain death, I'm telling you, I wouldn't last a week on the news. I would be Dee Megadoodoo. Like, I would be doing this type of shit. Like, I couldn't take it. And can I tell you, earlier in my career, I was on the news a bunch of times. I always took an opportunity to go on the news, whether it was a radio show or a morning TV show. I can't anymore. Let me tell you, last year they asked me to come on CNN for Pride, and it was like in Atlanta, like 8 in the morning. And I said, I'm not doing that. Right? I'm not doing that. I'll do the evening news if I can pre-tape it from home and also not do it. I guess I'm not gonna do it. Saying the other person's name is pretty awesome. I wonder if I've ever said, hi, I'm Katya. No, I would never do that. Make me gag.
It's the perfect texture for running. Very low impact on its dry snow so your feet don't get wet.
We've seen a lot of people out here, like you said, running, sledding, just
I mean,
enjoying
yeah,
it. One thing, oops.
Oh no! Imagine being this smug jogging bitch who's like, it's the perfect texture, it's dry snow, so you won't slip. Her L5 shifted. She's done.
Congratulations. Oh, I didn't see the step. Sorry about that.
I love that. I don't know, does anybody else think like having a human moment, if you had your local newscaster that you watched every day, having them have like a local oops, like a relatable thing, I don't know, I think that's fun. It's sort of like, you guys, I grew up around the Green Bay news area. We watched the news every morning. And like when one of the news anchors would get pregnant or something and they took a leave of absence, I was so invested. When they came back from like maternity leave with their baby pictures, oh my God, it was like a family member. I used to want to be on the news so bad.
Polly is a 13-year-old cat who dislikes the outdoors and other physical activities.
That's so weird. That's the weirdest thing we've seen.
Please stay with us, everybody. We've got a lot more.
You know, she's just laughing because this is ridiculous. I mean, imagine you go to school for journalism, you want to be, airlifted into a war zone to bring truth to power to the world, right? And then you're out here with a video package of a cat swimming in a kiddie pool looking like this. I'm sorry, like there's those moments where I bet you just are delirious. These people film this shit at like 3 in the morning. They're making your morning news. They're making your 7 o'clock in the morning news at fucking 4 o'clock. Isn't that crazy? That's so crazy to me. I remember this one. This guy's on the BBC, and this is probably during COVID, because he's doing like an at-home interview and his kids walk in. This is crazy.
The question is, how do democracies respond to those scandals?
And what will it mean for the wider region? I think one of your children has just walked in. I mean, shifting sands in the region. Do you think relations with the North?
You guys, maybe I'm not cut out to be a parent, because if I was trying to do this on CNN and my kid walked in, I would grab the skull, push. I would use my mind powers, throw the baby.
Pardon me.
Dang! Oh gosh, the nanny is stressed. I would be stressed too. If I was the babysitter and this happened, I'd probably start crying, honestly. I'd probably start crying. Again though, can we lighten up? You're a father, obviously these are your kids, you're at home. Would you just relax? Like staring at the camera while someone gathers your children is crazy. It's crazy. He looks like he's gonna start crying. I feel like this reaction's a little extreme, don't you think?
One pot-bellied pig has certainly endured his share of problems. Chris P. Bacon was born without the use of his
See, now there's some moments where I know that I could not be on the news, because if you're gonna do some kind of package about a pig with missing limbs whose name is Chris P. Bacon. I would just ask that on the break before, you would give me some kind of heads up, because that is crazy. I feel like sometimes somebody in the story room was like, don't tell him the name. Let's just see what happens. Like sometimes I think that's fucked up. Would you guys watch drag queens do the news? I would. I think we've talked about this before. I would watch drag queens do like The View. None of them can fucking read. I get the sense that these are humorless environments and nothing funny ever happens. Because Chris P. Bacon is funny, it's not this funny. I would like to invite you to a comedy show.
Team Petty is at the scene with what we know. Apparently we don't have that story. Right now, astronomers at the University
of investigation in Southwest Albuquerque. You can see right.
Love that. And what else are you gonna do? You know what I mean? I mean, whoever's in the switcher over there in the room is gonna get killed.
Winslet and Leonardo DiCaprio.
Leonardo DiCaprio, your career's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. What if this wig is my inlet to becoming conservative? What if this is what happened to all conservatives? They just put on a wig like this one day and it just took them.
Let's go back to the hose.
Let's go back to the hose.
Back to the hoses.
What do? You leave. You just grab your coat and leave. You don't ever come back. You put a few muffins in your purse, you go to your car and you leave.
Oh, no. I'm so sorry.
If you hit me in the face with a snowball in any reality, you better start running. But also, if you did it on the news, if you did it on camera, I'm gonna kill your whole family. I don't like snow in the face. My brother used to give me a face wash. You know about this? Where your older brother takes your face and slams it in snow? No.
Thousands have been built here over the...
That's tough. If I got splashed with mud like that on the news, I'd turn to the camera and go, what he says he douched? Am I like, I don't know what I would do. Not good. You know what though? We're coming into a new era. The Gen Z reporters are gonna be like, chat, are we cooked? Back to you, Bob.
A police department in California is taking an unusual approach to catch porn pirates red-handed.
Porch pirates, yes.
Oh, pardon me.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hi. Wait a minute. You're at work and it says porch pirates and you look right at the camera and you go, well, we're gonna catch the porn pirates. You are stuck in traffic on the way home. Actually, you're not stuck in traffic because if you're on the news, you probably go home at what, 6 in the morning or whatever you're done. And you're driving home and you're in the car and you go, porn pirates. By the way, everybody who's ever watched porn they didn't pay for, you're a porn pirate. So you're welcome and I'm sorry.
We've had some hot weather. I guess, you know, the good news is.
Wait a minute.
Yes.
Does this send nudes?
Send something.
Send nudes, please. Do you guys remember in that movie Castaway when Tom Hanks spells out send nudes? Like, I think that's crazy and awesome. Crazy and awesome. It's like either save me or send porn. The porn pirates.
What's the best kind of firework to buy?
Wouldn't you like to know, weather boy?
These are the times we prayed for. I fucking love that shit. I mean, here's the thing. On one hand, don't like try to talk to the news person and have a bit, but if you do have a bit, that's fucking funny. I think this is a good place to stop. I think this gave us a moment to ruminate on the fact that the people on the news are flying by the seat of their pants at all times. There's a lot to be said about people who know how to improvise and have some poise, but thank God, in these trying times, crazy things happen on the news. Shout out to all these bitches in the videos. I hope that these are like fun moments for you to look back on. I'm sure in the moment it was mortifying. Thank you guys for watching the video and I'll see you very soon. Back to you, Bob.